The Randy Jackson. Sorry.
Being for no from me, dog.
Okay, Topher. Oh, 5 feet. The Randy. I heard it.
Full stop. All right. Welcome everyone to the most exciting night in Kaleidoscope history. Oh, wait, hold on, pause one moment.
Not bad. Everyone pause.
All right, and we're back. The most
Okay.
exciting night in Kaleidoscope history. It is the final six vote off, followed by the conductor, where one of you or the jury has received the most amount of conductor votes and will get that dreaded sole vote at the final five. A well-earned reward, and for one of you, a worst case scenario. But before we even get to that portion, we do have a vote that we have to go through. Noah, every single vote this season has been a close vote. Talk to me. How has that happened, and what are we going to see tonight?
Well, I could give you the beat around the bush answer or the real answer.
Give me the real answer. It's the final six. Let's go.
There,
Going
I
along.
feel like there at the start of merge, there was definitely two different voting blocks. And I think the way that things have happened, it was kind of like back and forth, but then the way it kind of blended at a certain point, people are like, oh, I like these people. Oh, I like these people. These people are these people. These are people, these people. So I think everyone kind of started thinking individually instead of like a voting block, but individually. But I had this voting block that I voted with that I have had trust in and voted with correctly before, in like the sense that we all came to a conclusion. But then there's also people that you're still trying to work with. And it's that's how I kind of see where it kind of like intersects at this point, where we're all at this point in the game where we know we're all playing what we're playing. We're playing Survivor. And I think we all know that. Oh my God. I think I'm echoing Sheena on your. Wait, no, I'm not. I just heard myself for a second. Sorry. But yeah, we're playing Survivor, and I think everyone knows that at this stage of the game, everything you say you need to consider, but everything you hear you need to take with a grain of salt.
Personally, I think you guys are playing Kaleidoscope. But
Sorry.
Survivor is a great game.
It's a
Caleb, let
kaleidoscope.
let's talk about voting blocks. How do you form a voting block when you're at the final six? The numbers are so thin. How do you have confidence in your block?
Confidence, I don't know if that exists. But forming one, um, I think it's just important on talking with people, making connections, and just assessing who you want to go forward with. Uh, who you think is a good group to sit yourself around it for and potentially sit yourself around it too. I have definitely struggled with it, the concept of voting blocks as someone who, I mean, it's the final six, Topher. You said it yourself. Let's just be honest. As someone who flipped on a voting block 2 rounds ago unsuccessfully, because I was trying to make a play that I thought would better myself in this game. And it was unsuccessful. And then last round, it put a lot of heat on me. I got a lot of votes, but I'm still here. And I just think that you have to make moves regardless of whether or not they're successful to further yourself in the game. Even though I wasn't uh, on the majority when I flipped, I didn't think that sticking with the voting block I was with was going to win me the game. And I think people are all considering what their best combination of five is after this round and potentially four is based off conductor hypotheticals. Um, So I don't fault people for coming up with a voting block that they think's best for them, and I hope they wouldn't fault me for doing what I think's best for me.
Caleb brings up a lot of good points. Austin, couple of weeks ago, we talked a little bit about how you just have to survive round to round. How do you get through this, next ejection? Well, here we are now. We are at the final six. In moments' time, we will be at the final four. Is it even possible to think about what you're doing without thinking, this is my path to win?
The question one more time.
How do you function at the final six, knowing that it'll eventually be the final four very quickly, without thinking about what am I doing and how is that going to result in me winning?
Friend. You could think about the game round to round. And that's definitely some advice that I got the last time that I played. But you can't do one without doing the other. Like if you want to win, like we all do, we need to think about how we're doing it round to round. And if you get by round after round after round after round, then you eventually get to the end. So both you're able to do that. I have to think about, like, you have to think about it broadly and the little steps in between that get you there. And I have to do that as a teacher as well. Like I can't think about like, oh, I want my kids to understand this really broad topic without breaking it down little by little. And I think the game functions the same way, at least for me. And it helps maybe all of us whenever we have like a very trying moment or we're trying to figure out this like humongous puzzle. If we break it down in bite-sized pieces, that helps us progress. Thanks for listening.
Tyler, how tight of a tightrope, how thin of a tightrope is one walking where when you're at this point in the game, one step could win you the game, but one step could plummet you to the bottom?
I think that Caleb said it really well when I think it was Caleb, it might have been Noah. That's my bad. On whoever said something about it's really important that you talk carefully and listen with a grain of salt. Because any word that you say can be flipped against you. It doesn't matter if it's intentional, if you're talking with your alliance, if they feel threatened by a word you say, you're donezo. If you're talking to an enemy and they feel like they can flip that word or that phrase against you, you're donezo. So it's really important the tightrope that you walk and the moves that you make carefully. When making like any kind of adjustment, Caleb talked about the opportunity to flip and make a move, but the move has to be at the right time because otherwise the consequences are more drastic and you're fighting a harder game than if you make the move at the perfect time and it makes your game easier. So the tightrope that you're walking is navigating what words can I say to which people? And if I make a move, is this the right time to do so?
Christina, how well do you think that the moves people are making are benefiting them? Or do you think people are making moves that are against their own self-interest?
Sorry, was that question for me?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Um, you try to take your emotions out of this game because it is a game. And what I feel might have been a move and a detriment to other people's games, they obviously may not have seen it that way, which is why they made it, right? So it's again, it's just like Tyler said, like you have to be so intentional and so you have to craft all of your plans in such a way that it does get you to that next step. And sometimes you can make a move and it will be to the detriment of your own game, and you won't realize that until after that move has been made. So it's just sometimes you'll get lucky in that way, sometimes you'll get unlucky in that way, sometimes you feel you have more influence than you really do, sometimes you're okay with like being in the bottom because things change so quickly in this game. And like where you were last station, like you could be in a completely different position in Spline. So um yeah, you it's all just really subjective and you don't really know what the outcome of that move is gonna how that's gonna affect you until you start getting in and playing again. So
Petty, there will be 2 ejections tonight, which means that a third of you are going to be gone. By the end of tonight, will there be a sense of relief and joyousness that we have made it to the final floor? Or will there be a feeling of just overwhelmed and sadness to lose a third of you?
I think it could be a little bit of both. Like, I think as people, I know a lot of people have said this, like, this is an amazing cast. And like, there's people who I have not spoken to game a lot, and there's people that I've talked a lot of game with. And I think what's interesting about this cast, and myself had experiences like this, but a lot of people here have had experiences where it was too personal. It was so serious. Like work your 9 to 5, go worry about that mortgage payment. Like there's so many other things you could be doing. And I feel like this cast, even though on paper it's so divisive in terms of where votes are going, I think there is a care for people. Like even though I'm voting someone out, it does suck in a sense because I'm taking away their chance of winning, right? And like I think arguably we all want to win, but also it doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. It's a little sad to say like I'm sending this person home. So I think it could be a little bit of both. But for whichever 4 make it past tonight, I think it doesn't end there. Like the train just got started. We're at 10 miles per hour. Maybe after this it'll be 30 miles per hour, but if anyone's like me, I'm in that left lane trying to go 70 miles per hour, right? On the highway. So it just keeps going faster and faster and faster. But I think what's also important is you got to check your lights. You got to check people in your blind spots. If you don't check that stuff, you're going to get fucking hit. And more than likely, it's going to leave you seriously injured in this game. And so, in a sense, it can be like, yes, it's a relief that you survived a double when there's 6 people left. But then also, it's kind of like, hey, like my game is not over yet. Anyone that makes it past tonight, it's only more motivation to finish that train stop so that way you can get to your final destination. And so as we're looking into tonight, I think that's something that's on everybody's minds. And hopefully, I mean, I think in all of our minds, we just hope that we're still here so that way we can make the best decisions to go forward in this game. Also, sorry if I sound sniffly. It is cold as crap out here. I'm shivering. Like my hand is shaking. I'm so sorry. Back
That's
to the scheduled program, Topher.
We have got so much to get to tonight that we are going to get into this first vote right now because we have so little time. Unless somebody else has anything that they need to say, doesn't have to be to say you're playing an advantage. You could just have something you want to say before we vote. This is your last opportunity. Great. We are going to, oh, Noah, did you want to say something? No. All right, great. So we're going to get to this first vote right now. I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to mute myself. While I am away, please feel free to talk about anything except for this vote in the game. And please bump your vote to the top of the prod chat. And when I return, somebody will be the next member of the jury.
Hey guys, so today I'm going to tell you a funny story just to, ease the tense. So I totally forgot that apparently they moved back the show till tomorrow. So we had final dress today. So, anyways, so this girl and I have very similar scenes, right? We talk to the same person. She talks and then she walks off stage. And then I talk. I come in, I talk, I have my moment and walk off stage. Tell me why she couldn't change her costume quick enough, which she never had an issue for. And so I waited 5 minutes and girl is standing on stage with no one to talk to. So I'm like, oh, I guess it's my part of the scene. So I do my scene, I walk back and change. All I hear is hold. This girl literally said during the last day before opening, we're gonna start over to do my scene. We stopped the whole show to do her whole scene, and I looked at the director and I go, "You casted, hey." So that's crazy. But that's my little funny story, just to ease up the tension because I know it's a very stressful night for everyone. So, yeah. Also, I guess I'll say it. Shout out to Jacob Adorno. As much as I'm missing the Blue Sour Patch Kids and then Doritos, like King is always delivering. I can't wait to catch up on this Venture Camp episode 2 when you get the chance.
I just watched.
No, oh my god, I'm so obsessed. Like
Wait, it's
Oh,
out? I
oh
didn't
yes,
even know
my
the
it's
season
out.
God, it's
started.
No,
out.
listen. The tea goes hard, and it's only episode 2.
Did they get better at animating for
They
some
did.
reason? Like,
They
hello?
did.
Guess that's
Anyways,
what I'm doing after this.
They did.
Me
I was
and Zach
like,
are streaming it.
oh my god, Zach, when you're done, can we like have a debrief? Like we can be our own personal Reddit right now because I'm telling you, the tea goes crazy, and it's only episode 2.
I'm so down.
I'm also down.
Aw.
I'm not down. I already watched it.
Okay. No need to be a party pooper about it, but whatever.
Not a party pooper. Already. Shout out to Karen. Shout out to Jeremy. Shout out to Caleb's dogs in the crib and Caleb's wife.
Shout out to my mortgage payment.
Shout out to the mortgage.
Oh my god, Austin, I wasn't trying to call you out. Like I just meant like there's some other people that had there's other people, okay, not you, Austin, but I'm just saying there's people that should be worrying about their mortgage payment. And I'm not saying you're one of those people, but like if you're trying to be a mess 24/7, when are you working if you're on your phone 24/7? You know what I mean? Like I don't know how many people have played orgs, but I knew so many people that were like that. They would be on 24/7 and I'm like, can I breathe? Like, can I do something? Like, why do I have to talk to you 24/7?
Listen, my bills are paid and my pay's been billed. Okay.
Wait, no, how's it
Right.
go? How's it go?
I paid my
how does-
bills
how
and
does
my
she-
bills been paid. Like,
I
or
pay my
something.
bills. My bills are paid.
Right. And so
No.
all I'm saying is that you can have that social game when you pay your bills. Because my bills are paid on time and then I can talk to people. When
Well,
your
you
bills
could-
are paid on time, then you can talk to me.
Clear that up.
Clear that.
I'm a mess at my job, so
Oh, that's crazy.
because they're a mess to me.
Sheena, what's in that cup? Ooh. I don't know what she said. I'm imagining tequila.
I have the votes.
Oh.
I have the votes in this fantastic works of Edgar Allan Poe mystery novel. But before I read the votes, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol or other relevant advantage that they would like to play, now would be the time to do so. All right. I will read the votes. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The passenger with the most votes will have failed to get on board and must get off at the next station. However, you will have a moment to speak your piece, but please do not leave the Zoom because you may still be needed. So you'll just go off camera and mute yourself. I'll read the votes. First vote. Ketty. Sheena. One vote Ketty, one vote Sheena. Sheena. Two votes Sheena, one vote Ketty. Ketty. Two votes Sheena, two votes Ketty. Sheena. Three votes Sheena, two votes Ketty. Last vote. The next passenger to fail to get on board and must get off at this next station is Sheena. Sheena, you may now speak your piece.
How dare you vote me out? No, I'm just kidding. Y'all, I said after my first org that I was gonna come into this game and just have fun. And I feel like that's what I've done. I adore each and every single one of you. It has been such a blast and a pleasure to be able to play, even though I know I was like MIA for half of it because I was in Hawaii. Sorry, not sorry. I can't wait to catch up on sleep. I need a vacation from my vacation, but best of luck to all of you, and may the best player win.
Thank you so much, Sheena. It has been a pleasure having you. You were a blast to watch. And now on to other business. There's a little thing called the conductor that you have been voting for all season. And for one of you passengers, this conductor is about to punch your ticket out of this game. So here's how it works. Each of you will have 90 seconds to plead your case to whomever this conductor may be. They could still be in the game or they could be on the jury. You will need to plead your case. You can say whatever you need to say in that moment, whether you are saying why you should stay or whether you're trying to persuade who should go. This is your time and your moment. Then what will happen is I will ask if anybody has a hidden immunity idol. It will be the last opportunity that you have to play it. That will be your opportunity to shield yourself from getting your ticket punched, and you will get to stay in the game and earn your way into the final four. Everybody else still vulnerable. Then the conductor will be revealed. The conductor will announce who they intend whose ticket they intend to punch. Then that player will have 2 minutes to defend themselves and convince the conductor to change their mind. It has yet to happen in Kaleidoscope history that someone has been able to change the mind of the person casting the sole vote. I believe it is always possible. The way it works is you will have 2 minutes of uninterrupted time to discuss with the conductor why you should stay in the game, whether you say you should or whether you're saying somebody else shouldn't. If you mention somebody else by name, they will have the right to speak up. The time will still continue to tick. If you hear your name, speak up. It's your right. I'm not going to prompt you to speak, okay? It's your chance to fight for yourself. Will one of you survive? Or will four of you will survive the night? Will one of you survive getting their ticket punched? We'll find out. So we are going to go, let's say if we'll go in a quick randomized order. I will just random.org you real quick. Let me share my screen. Hold on a second. It's so AP coded. I don't know what that means.
AP statistics, that's a math course in high school.
Oh, yeah.
Right, right.
I'm a chat GPT kind of guy, so. All right.
Statistically.
Share this. Can you see my screen? Right. I'm going to hit randomize 3 times, and whatever that list is the order you'll go in. 1, 2, and 3. Did it do it? Oh, this has been randomized 2 times. One more time. Great. Caleb, Austin, Tyler, Ketty, Noah. All right. Caleb, Austin, Tyler, Ketty, Noah. I'm going to rearrange you on my screen so that way you are all like that. Great. All right. So let me get a new timer set up. All right. 90 seconds will begin. Caleb, you're up first in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, I wasn't expecting to go first, but that's okay. Um, I am just very happy to have made it this far, and I think that I can facilitate a lot of people's games going further. If it's a member from the jury, I would hope that the personal connections I've made with y'all would allow for me to continue. I really focused this game on just trying to have a more positive org experience. I've talked about it with a lot of you, so I don't mean to be redundant, but there are a few people here who have not heard that my first org experience didn't go well. And I really enjoyed, and we talked about it a lot in this tribal, how much the cast has been blessed with wonderful players and wonderful people. And I've specifically enjoyed how opposite this experience has been from my first time around. And I would like to continue that. Um, if it's any consolidation, I don't think that I'm the biggest threat still on the board. My win equity has been tanked by flipping on so many people, and I would just really like to be saved by whoever the conductor is. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Caleb. And so next up is Austin. Austin, you will begin in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, everybody. Um, I've been thinking about what I wanted to say to y'all, and I just want to tell each and every one of you that I have thoroughly enjoyed playing this game with you. This is the the most fun slash weird thing I've ever done in my entire life. And I want to tell you this. This whole game I've been grappling with playing with my heart or my brain. And I'm your resident math teacher, all that, whatever. But I think you would be surprised that I'm playing this game with my heart. And I have given each and every one of you my heart in this game. You might not get a lot of information out of me. You might get too much information from me. Some of it might be true, some of it might be true. You need to take it with a grain of salt. However, the emotion that is behind it is 100% genuine. And I believe that I'm a very reliable person in this game, and that when I am with you in the 4, you know what I'm going to do. And I'm someone that you are able to, for better or for worse, predict what I'm going to do, or at least you know how I'm going to feel about it because I'm going to tell you. And I've been very upfront about that with all of you. So for my last 10 or so seconds, I'm sure that I appreciate you listening. I know that this is a very difficult decision that you're about to make, and do your best.
All right, that's
Don't take me
time,
out.
Austin. Okay, and Tyler in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. For Noah, happy tomorrow. I have been really enjoying my first org experience. Let me say that to start. I never imagined coming in and making so many positive relationships that I'm going to take outside of this game as I did. Every single person that I've connected with, that connection was 100% real. I will be stalking your Instagrams after this. I will be liking all your posts. I will be cheering you on. And the opposite of some other players, I have played this game with my head. I have played with logic. I have played with strategy. And I have still had the opportunity to make genuine connections with people. I am not done playing hard and playing this game. I want to win. I want to have the opportunity to represent for the gender fluid community. I want to have the opportunity to continue to represent and wear my trans supported gear for trans athletes who need representation in this world. I have a lot more to say in the future, and I hope that I'm able to say it. So thank you all.
All right. Thank you, Tyler. Ketty, in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good evening. Thank you all for coming to my meeting tonight. To start off with, there's a couple things I'd like to talk about. Number one, if let me cut to the chase. It's very clear that I don't have a lot of friends on the jury, so I could see the argument of me getting sniped out. But I like to make the argument that if it's somebody on the jury specifically, I can't win a competition to save my life. I mean, if you saw how I've been doing in these competitions, trust and believe I will take myself out of this game. Okay, so you don't have to worry about me there. And number two, it's very clear that I don't have like a lot of friends. So like obviously at the end of the day, if I make it to the end, I'm not gonna have high winning statistics. So if you're trying to save someone specifically in this game, it's much more valuable to keep me here. At the end of the day, as everyone said, I take this game as a blessing every single day. I'd hope I would think in my head in a bunch of decisions, but I can't say that I haven't been petty from time here and there. But all I can say is that I hope you'd really consider me to win the Grammy tonight, and whatever decision that everyone makes, I know is going to be in your best interest. So when you go home tonight, remember Caddy G for the Grammys. Thank you.
All right. Kelly, that's on to Noah. Noah, in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, friends. Greetings, Earthlings. Just kidding. So first of all, congrats to people who made it here, and also congrats to the jury for making the jury. I feel like I can reiterate everything that people have said. The connections I made with people are real, and they know that, and people know it's never more than game when it comes to the end of the day. It's always logic and strategy. Um, and just cutting to the chase, like I think I've earned my spot in the final four. Like I feel like I am a worthy player. I'm a worthy opponent still to bring to the end, because I feel like we all have high win equitability. And yeah, sure, I've made mistakes, but I'm ready to own up to those mistakes, and I'm ready to move forward and stay with the people that I feel have been supporting me genuinely throughout this game, or like from when we interacted in this game, who have been having my back. To the jury, I hope you respect the player that I am and how I've treated this game in the sense of a survivor player. And if it is someone on the jury deciding, I hope you decide to give me the chance to show you why I deserve to be so
And that's
kaleidoscope.
time, Noah. That is time. All right. I'm going to let you guys sit and marinate on that for just 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
1, 2, where are you? I think I'm so ready for kindergarten math. I think I can add. Let's go.
I'm sorry for lying about the end time, y'all.
No, it's actually kind of disgusting because why did I run out of rehearsal for no reason?
Mama, you sprinted.
I blame
Right.
you guys for yapping so much.
I
Yeah, I
sprinted quicker than
I
a
didn't
Black
even get to
Friday
do a
sale.
shout out, Jen. It
I
was
forgot
so
y'all
bad.
were tribal yappers.
I got you.
I'm back. All right. So before the conductor is revealed, now is the last opportunity, if you have a hidden immunity idol, to play it.
Hi. Hello.
Oh, hello,
Um,
Ketty.
Hi, how are you? Okay. So, full transparency, obviously I found the idol today. There's a lot of information that's been out there, and I trust the people that have trusted me. With this decision, it also has an effect on the jury because the conductor vote doesn't have to be someone at 5 in the 5 specifically, but it can be somebody on the jury. And I believe if this goes the correct way, then the people that I said that I was true with will be here. So I weighed out every single option. And if this bites me in the ass later on, then that's something I'm going to have to regret later on, because I feel like this might actually protect more people than not. But I'm going to be playing my hidden immunity idol on Caleb.
Just check
Thank you,
here,
Teddy.
make sure this is a legit idol being played. And yes, I can confirm that Teddy has found a hidden immunity idol, and this is good to keep one person safe, and that person is Caleb. Caleb, you cannot have your ticket punched by the conductor. So now it is time to get to the conductor results. In third place, tallying 17 conductor votes, is Sheena. In second place, tallying 18 conductor votes, is Taylor. And tonight, your conductor, who has the sole vote to punch the ticket of one of your other passengers, keeping them at this station forever, landing them on the journey, is, with 26 votes, Teddy. Teddy, you are the conductor. Please tell us, you cannot punch Caleb's ticket. Please tell us whose ticket you would like to punch.
Hi. Okay. So sorry. Is this a punch of ticket to go home or to stay?
Yes, you're
Because
punching the ticket to go home. The ticket's
okay.
going to get punched. They're going to have to stay here at the station unless they can convince you to change your mind.
Okay. I want to say that with this, I'm giving this person an opportunity. And I think that I actually like this form better because I feel like it gives them a chance. But with everything in mind and everything that I've known to this point, the person's ticket I'm going to be punching, I'm so sorry, but I have to do Tyler.
Tyler, you will have 2 minutes to defend yourself and convince Keddy to change their mind. Remember, if another name is evoked, speak up. It's your right, but don't say anything unless you are mentioned by name. Tyler, are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, go.
First, I'll say I don't understand the decision from either an emotional or a logical game. I don't think that me going right now is best for you, nor do I think that it would be, I don't think it would be best for you right now, nor in the final two for me to go. I know that I have made good connections with people, and that
Wait,
does mean
so sorry.
that
Sorry.
I
Before.
no, I'm
No, no,
talking for 2
no, no,
minutes.
no, Topher. No, I'm
No,
not
no.
asking Topher.
So
Topher, can I rebuttal afterwards, or is it only he's pitching to me?
I'm going to pause the time real quick. This
I'm so
is a
sorry.
2 minute. This is a 2 minute conversation between the two of you.
So I can rebuttal. Okay, I'm letting you speak. I just was okay. Go
All
ahead.
right, we're starting the timer, but
Okay,
you have a
thank
minute
you.
13 left.
so I don't think that it is a good decision for you right now, nor for the final two. I think that I would have a lot of influence on the jury if I go right now, and you making a sole vote would allow me the opportunity to speak to the jury in a way that would not reflect well on you in the final two. You have one choice, like one vote to make.
Mhm.
And right now, I think that that is something that I wouldn't do for a very long list of reasons. I want to you apparently had a rebuttal, so I did want to give you a little bit of
Well,
time to.
what I was gonna say is, to me, like, I'll be fully transparent. I think you played the best game so far. You're the only person that has been able to flip flop every single time. And I think that is a testament to how determined and passionate you are at this game. But something that I also want to bring up that you said in your thing was, if you go to the jury, you think you have a lot of influence. You mentioned that,
100%.
right?
Which
But you
won't go
mentioned,
well for you.
right. And I understand that. But also, I want to reiterate that you said that it's not a good decision for me to take you out or final two. But if you're saying you have a lot of influence on the jury, that means that you have
I'm
great
saying
prospects in the jury. Like, if you
I'm
make final
saying
two, you have great
your
prospects.
sole decision to get me out now is not good for you in the final two.
And you
Nor
know
do I think
what?
it's good for you in the final four. Because
Okay.
That's
I
time.
have your back and you know
That
that.
is time. That is time. Ketty, your final decision.
I'm sorry, but I have to punch my ticket for Tyler to go tonight.
Tyler, you have failed to get on board and now must get off at the next station. You have made it a long way and you join a long list of incredible players to have their tickets punched right at this moment. It is now time to speak your piece.
I told Caleb earlier today I had a gut feeling I was going home today. My gut did not lie to me one moment in this game. And every decision that I made from day one to today was based on my gut. My advice to the final four is to trust your gut. I love you all dearly. I will see you on finale night.
Thank you, Tyler. We appreciate you playing. You must now leave the Zoom immediately. Well, to our final four. You have come a very long way in this game. We started out with 19 to 21 players, somewhere in there. Controversially, I don't really know. You have successfully survived many a station, and now you will now face each other in a battle to the finale to win $130 cash.
Sorry, y'all.
1,000.
Yeah, cash, Venmo, Cash App, whatever you need in order for us to pay you, we will pay you. So, good luck. Congratulations. You'll have a challenge distributed to you to some point tomorrow, and we will see you soon. And finale night is just around the corner. Good night, everybody.